The question
but
is why,
he's getting charged for overage. That bill is
Yeah.
overage. It's not unlimited on that one.
Okay.
but why do we have, why are they all separate accounts instead of us having one account?
They're separate lines. We have one account. The town of Cohocton has one account. That's why all of them, I break them down
Yeah,
on the
no.
Verizon bill. We have one account. But they're
But why
separate
do we
lines.
not have unlimited data and
On our
voice and,
plan.
because we pay a big bill?
But it's, well, $40 is a certain amount. Check and see if it's not unlimited, cause ours is
It's
$40.
not. Some of
and
them
it's
Well, it
say-
can't be,
If
'cause
you look at the
yeah.
bill, some of them say unlimited, some of them don't.
Well, it's probably whoever set them up or how old they are too.
Well, if they're still under Jack's name, they're
Yeah.
probably
Just
old.
ask, get it for every phone number, what they have, because the rates are pretty close, $40. Yeah. Let's see, the police have more than one, so that's why theirs is more,
Same with ambulance. I group them all together on the bill.
right, and theirs is $40. Do they really need 3 of them? Can we save ourselves $40 a month, over $400? That's for those iPads to
iPads?
take them?
Probably can get away with 2.
Well,
We keep asking that question.
no,
and-
well, I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring it up at the ambulance meeting, but there wasn't one. Barry needs an iPad for the new meters temporarily. When all of them are done in that whole system, the old ones are gone. He won't need it, but temporarily, he definitely needs one. And I said, hopefully we could borrow one from the ambulance.
Yeah, they're
for-
checking into those tough books. or
Yeah, I know
whatever,
they
because,
are.
you know, the pads don't give them now the programs that they need to run.
Didn't I email you?
Yeah, did you
Yeah, I think I
email me?
emailed you a link.
Yeah, he's got someone who sells refurbished tough books at a really good price.
They're like the tough books like we have in the car. I emailed Judy the link. They're like $1,200 from a refurbishing place in Florida. I think it's Florida.
What's the regular cost? It's
$36.
$12.
Oh,
3,600?
Yeah,
Very
a
expensive.
lot.
36 or 38, somewhere through there, for a brand new one.
And some of them, I think, were down as low as
They're
like
not cheap,
$600.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I said, they're not cheap, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah. Samantha and Wendy are working on that.
Well, we had just talked about it, and Mark said they had the refurbished ones, so I have the information to give you guys.
Well, I know that's
To
what they
look
were
at.
talking to, so.
But so you agree, I think we could use one of them temporarily.
Yep.
They don't really need 3. Only 2 new ones. Anything else, Cheryl?
No, that was it. I think that was it.
Approval to pay the bills, I will talk to Richie about that and the one correction. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Obviously, nothing's happened with the insurance because, Dan has to meet with all the people on the dental to change over and the health insurance, so that's going nowhere till we're free to, get together, I guess.
Did you have a chance to ask about that $250 for the software and $800 the annual fee?
Yeah, we would pay the $800, the software, no.
Okay.
But the 800 is the, fee yearly for them to, manage the credit cards or whatever you call it, to
And
do the
was-
bookkeeping for that.
Was that over here, Judy? I didn't see where it was in here, so that means we've got another, this $800, is that in?
That
the
is in
price?
there, yes.
Okay. All right, that's
Yeah,
what I
'cause he
wondered.
had talked to me about that when he
Okay.
first came.
All
I
right.
don't have that stuff. with
And
me.
then, did you check with him on,
Dental,
nobody here has to do the, checking on claims and the input?
Oh, yeah, no,
and none of
absolutely
that?
not, no.
Okay, alright.
Oh, no, we don't have to
It
do
just-
anything.
It just looked like it from here, that we had to
Yeah.
have an administrator and an
Oh,
HR
no,
and.
no,
Okay.
absolutely not, no.
Alright,
But we can't move ahead on that anyway at this point, so, until he can meet, you know, one-on-one with everybody and get all the information. He did send, some of the dental stuff, but we haven't been able to, I haven't been able to talk to those guys, cause they were off for 2 weeks, and then now, I don't think they're keeping their distance, so I thought we'd just put it all on hold till we can do it all together. Pitney Bowes, I said last month we were paying late fees and penalties. I finally got through, talked to our account representative, and the problem was that we were on the, purchase power agreement. And, there's no other way, because that's a $27 day turnaround for the purchase power, which you get points. It's a reward system. Well, I don't know, I said, what can you buy with the rewards? Well, I don't know, that's not my department. And we have 16,000 reward points, but nobody's ever used them that I know about.
Maybe you buy some toilet paper.
Well, I don't know, well, yeah, if it's, and, so, the problem is that, and that might be why they did it that way, you have to, the fee is just the $149.75 quarterly, so that comes out to $600 a year. We budget $4,400, I figured all this out, and the Pitney Bowes is probably costing us maybe $200 more a year without the purchase power if we, still wanna use that. Our contract is not up quite yet, but it will be shortly. And so the question is, do we wanna stay with them? If we wanna stay with them, we have these deposit coupons, and we would just have to do like a prepay, so when we needed to put money on the meter, we would have to prepay it to them with a coupon and a check, as opposed to the purchase power, which gives us a $15,000 line of credit when we put on $800 every 6 months or so, except when Martha does taxes and the
Not
court,
all.
we don't really use much postage. So I don't know how everybody feels, if we wanna keep the meter, or we have a post office across the street.
and that includes the justices too, correct?
Right,
and then-
yes.
They use a lot, they use postage a lot.
Yeah, they
but
use a
haven't
lot of
been
postage.
This recently, but they do use a lot of postage.
So they would write a check and go over and buy their postage? Is that what you're saying, is the
Well,
other
each
option?
department, yeah,
Would
would
have
have
to
to,
do that.
yeah, write it, you know, do their own postage, or we could,
You'd have to know ahead of time.
yeah, we'd have
prepay
to,
it.
yeah, prepay
But
or,
it's for that exact amount instead of paying extra.
yeah. Other than, we can't do anything till our contract's up, which I think is in like 2 months or something. She couldn't give me I can't read this to tell you, but I finally did get a copy of it. But for the meantime, we're not gonna need postage for a while now. Hopefully, we wouldn't even need it till the contract expired, but we would have to do it as a prepay and send the money ahead to put the postage on. And,
Do you ever, can go online and do that, buy your postage and do it that way? Can
for
you?
them,
Yep, for
no,
you.
this
No.
is the only way
Okay.
you can,
Okay.
and she said but she said municipalities never do the power purchase, because they're always late, and we were paying there were $80 worth of late fees and
Really?
penalties that I did get taken off, so, I don't know if we don't have to make a decision tonight, if we wanna go to stamps, or we just wanna do this, but just, you know, purchase it, prepay the things, but that's where that stands. Anybody wanna make a decision, or we'll just table that and think about it, and maybe talk to Kay and,
See their take on it.
For the couple of times a year when I use a large amount of postage, wouldn't it be helpful to this little post office anyways to buy stamps over there?
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, that's what.
Instead of giving it to a
yeah.
big company, when I have to do my taxes, I'd rather give it to the little post office.
Oh, you're right, because they get the fee for, I mean, 'cause they have the volume, but yeah, that way they would be actually, yeah, you're right, I think it would be. I don't think Kay cares, because the one time when we were having trouble.
Village uses stamps.
Yes, they had to go to the village to get stamps.
Oh,
I
really?
remember
Village
Ronnie's-
uses stamps.
Oh, yeah, 'cause she said she has stamps, but, okay, so do we just wanna make a motion that will, once the contract is up, we will,
Right, go
Not
to the post
renew it?
Yeah,
office.
right, that would make that motion.
okay.
I'll second it.
Any
How do you
further-
want your motion to read, Councilman LeBlanc?
Motion not to renew.
You might wanna give them, the post office, a month's notice so you don't buy them out of stamps.
Yeah, no, I will.
I don't- Good point. We don't have any big, well, yeah, no, the court will be going crazy when they get back in session.
Once contract is up with Pitney Bowes to not renew.
Right.
And you're prepaying now. You're gonna
Yes,
prepay
oh, yeah,
now.
we'll
Okay,
have to prepay if we have to
okay.
order any. Second,
I seconded it.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Ambulance RFPs, they didn't have a meeting, so we're going nowhere on that right now. The credit card account, I think I said, we talked about it a little bit last month. I finally, talked to Karen Stevens, and then she had someone else call me, and we have canceled all the credit cards. I don't know where the bills were going, how they were. I haven't gotten anything. She was gonna check and get me a thing. I got reminders, but no bill anyplace. And,
Was anybody ever using them? I don't.
oh,
know.
yeah,
How
oh,
many
yeah,
credit
they
card-
were.
How many credit cards were there?
Oh,
I had
About
one,
8 of
Highway
them?
had one, supervisor, deputy
Don,
supervisor.
Cheryl had one. Yeah, there's one
You-
with your
there's one
name
with
on
your
it.
name on it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't have
It's-
a
it's
physical
locked in
card.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, they
I,
locked it in
it's
there.
locked in there. I kept mine because it had my name on it.
I.
But I only ever used mine when I went to my conference. I'm not sure if the justices have one, but
Ron has one. I don't know if Dave has, but they're all canceled now. But there were like 8 of them. Don had one, Barry had one.
But did they
Martha has
physically
one.
have them, or were they?
No, well, no, Martha has hers and Barry has his.
Okay,
And
but
Richie
everybody
has
else-
one also, I think.
I think so.
So if somebody was using their credit cards, they should have had their documentation, their little receipts, their orders, and it should have come to the town if they used them.
Well, yeah, but they,
Nobody can use them. They're.
now they can't, now
They
they're
can't, but
canceled.
why were we getting late fees? That must mean somebody purchased something and didn't pay for it. We didn't pay for it.
I only use mine in April for my conference. That's the only time I ever get mine out.
I never saw a bill, actually, I think I have it here. Blair found one in the computer before it died, and it was, yeah. All the cards went to one high account, and we had, a $65.06 balance, and the past due was $10. That's probably not the minimum payment was never. And this was back in, the charges were like in November and December, so.
But did it say to who?
No, balance $244.66, but nobody has anything to, we don't know who they were for, so she's trying to get all that information and send it to me. But they're all canceled now, and so then the question is there any reason that we need them?
Can Barry, and Barry does most of his shopping at Roger and Tenbrook's, can he just get an invoice from them? And
We do theirs. They charge
Yeah.
us for that.
He has a couple of places that they have to be paid, like before they'll send the stuff, and I use my own credit card for one. And,
That's kind of foolish.
yeah, well, no, but, he doesn't really think that he needs one. I don't think he used it other than that place, but, we can ask, but I don't think all those people need credit cards.
I use mine when I go to conference,
Yeah.
so that's only once a
And
year.
Richie he might use his,
For parts or something.
and Barry would probably use his. But as I said, when you get a bill, they should be giving you that documentation.
Oh,
that
yeah.
they ordered it and it gets
Right.
attached to the stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise.
I mean, I don't know who was, I mean, you guys had to have been approving them last year and the year, couple years before.
After I went to conference, I go to my conference in April, I submitted all my stuff to John. All my dinner receipts, my hotel receipt that I put on my credit card. John asked me for all that stuff and it was submitted to him.
But I mean, weren't you getting, somebody had to approve the bills?
Credit cards, yeah.
Oh,
But that stuff is all attached to it, so that's why, where's the $65 there, is where we
I
need to
don't know.
find it.
Probably got in the loophole in December or something and we never got anything.
Pretty evident somebody wasn't doing their job, huh?
Well, there. So,
So I would say highway, the town clerk, and anybody else that needs anything could go to Martha. Just like she does Staples, she has the note from the cleaner, I need this, 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 and this, and it's
Mhm.
signed by her name, and it's attached to our invoice. And Martha purchases it for them.
well, I think Richie and Barry need them for things
Richie
that
and
they
Barry,
order over the
definitely.
phone and they wanna be prepaid, so.
But anybody else for the town could go to Martha, that I need this, she tracks it, that's in writing that they need it, she gets the packing list afterwards, it's attached to our invoice.
Well, when you go to conferences for the state or something, you pay yourself and then you
can get
turn in
reimbursed,
your
yeah.
receipts and you get reimbursed too, but so you think that like Richie and Barry
Barry.
should. And then I'm just gonna throw in there, I did get a application for BJ's, and I didn't know if anybody had a problem. We'd have to join either BJ's or Sam's, but there are a lot of things we could buy a lot cheaper, through them for supplies if we wanna have an account with one of them. I didn't print the Sam's off, cause I didn't have time the other day when I was doing it.
How often do we utilize BJ's or Sam's?
Oh, we don't now, because
Amazon.
we'd have to pay sales tax, so, but,
Yeah.
but if the town has to open its own account to be exempt from the sales tax.
Oh, yeah.
So, we could do that, it's $55 for BJ's, I don't know what Sam's is, I think they're,
The closest
Probably.
Sam's is down the line, Elmira.
yeah, there's only one in Elmira that,
And that's the same as Walmart.
Pretty much.
BJ's, where's BJ's, the city?
yeah, I go to BJ's almost every week, there's BJ's in
Costco now.
Victor and in, but that was just an idea, cause I think there are a lot of things like paper towels and things that are a lot cheaper at those places.
But you gotta think of your gas too, and somebody's time to go up and get it.
Oh, well, I go anyway, that's why I said I would just be picking up what we need while I'm there, not there's no mileage or